This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Táiste the Gaishtag, the Gaelin, your favourite bilingual podcast with Ciarán, Cian and Cathal is a Rashirísh.
Exploring the worst, weird and wonderful of Ná Haí an Tail.
Na brodí is massa, is ashtí agus is aontaí of life as we know it.
Putting the gay in Gaelga gach seachtain.
Meet your new gay besties.
Hello, Guy agus fáilte a rash hig gay lane. Lumsa Cian.
I'm Cathal. Agus is Ciarán.
Hi! Oh my god, my voice is really deep today.
I thought my
You
voice.
said after you just went like...
I thought my voice was very high there. No, I think I'm
it's-
kind of back to normal.
Yeah, it sounds like you've had honey and lemon at least once in your
At
life
least
now.
one lem sip in the past 3 weeks.
Ooh.
Agus Duncador in ages, none of us are hungover.
Sorry, if
But-
you're listening to the dulcet, like sultry tones of us not like with liver poisoning, this is
Yeah.
fantastic.
My health is my wealth.
Gohana, all in. Lovely
Yeah.
voices.
Yeah.
However,
That should be the name of our new podcast. The lovely voices.
Lovely voices.
that sounds like your one's thing. But whenever
Your
we're not
one.
hungover, we are sweating, and I am sweating right now. Really
Big
correct.
Coralish energy today. But no, I actually feel so fresh, and I'm sure that our listeners are like, great, now I don't have to listen to them moaning about something for the next hour. But you'd be wrong. But you'd be wrong, because we are going to complain. We're going to find the negative as usual.
Oh, yeah, what happened this week? I'm actually just
what's
catching
the-
a reflection across
Yeah.
in the mirror.
It might sound like a cat is being groomed in the studio.
I'm fixing my fringe because
but
my hair is...
He's finding his fringe.
my hair is glued to my forehead with sweat.
He's using a brush. I recommended a telescope.
One of those brushes that the Yup Bros have.
The Upros. Oh my God, sorry. Can we talk about like the viral
100K.
sensation that we are?
I know, honest to God.
Slay.
I can't walk down the street anymore.
Honestly, I
go to the shops.
I feel like I'm going to be cornered by a group of teenagers on scooters and beaten to within an inch of my life.
Like James Kavanagh getting egged.
Yeah, that's
Did he get
gonna-
eggs recently?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
2
he
weeks ago,
did,
he like lobbed a load of eggs at him.
But
And
that's
the price of
investigative
eggs,
journalism.
they must have been D4 Yup Bros.
I feel like the Veronica Guerin of Upros.
Now,
Like,
it's like, do not speak again. You are in quiet corner.
I'm in the quiet corner now. But like, no, good for us.
We were
hung
hungover at the weekend though.
We were, because
It was my vrech
oh my God.
Yeah,
Such a fun night.
yeah, kosher
Sorry,
Ian.
sorry.
Bring back gaff parties.
Honestly, a little garden gaff party. I'm having one
Kosher
next
tea.
week, and I'm like, it's long overdue. I'm buzzing for a little summer party, especially with the weather.
We haven't really like enjoyed summer this year.
No,
We need an excuse to drink.
I haven't been out in ages.
I know, day drink. We should
Oh
say
yeah,
early.
actually, when I saw that,
Yeah.
Honnick made 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, depends on who you are.
Depends on which invite you got.
But I knew you were having a drink, and I was like, oh, like I technically don't need this in my liver, but I want it. Ach, nor a Honnick made at 3 o'clock. I was like, oh, but it's day drinking.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
You also picked the day.
Did I? Oh,
You
yeah,
were
I
like, do you do it this Saturday? And I was like, oh, actually, yeah, that makes sense. And then I like how it's done.
Yeah, I got a little stiffy as well when I saw 3 o'clock. I was like, you!
A little garden party of mine is the vibes.
Oh my
Like,
God,
it'll be good fun.
Down
On
the hall
Pivotal
inside.
Paddy's Day, Lyle Podrick, we were lifting her.
Although, I don't know if I was telling you, I think I'd started to tell you the other day, I'm currently have a wasp problem in my back garden.
A wasp?
I
You
need
said that
to-
like King Conroy. A wasp.
So my dad came down he basically forced entry into my house the other day to do my gardens, because he's the best man in the world. I love him to bits. If there were more men like my dad in the world, there'd be less war and cleaner gardens. Like, he's the best. I love him to bits. But the man can't take no for an answer.
Yeah, okay.
So a couple of months ago,
No means no.
he offered to do my gardens, and I was like, I don't care about them, and I don't want to help.
Clearly.
But I don't want the guilt of having my 60-year-old father like labouring in my garden while I'm picking Instagram filters on a post in my house. And I'm just like, I just don't like.
But he enjoys it.
He does, and my mum enjoys it more because it gets him out of the house for the afternoon.
Brilliant, excellent.
And so she's very much like, please.
And does he make small talk with your cleaner?
And on my country estate,
Broke all the washing
I
machine.
genuinely don't let the help talk to each other. Oh
my God.
Don't let them unionise, I say.
But like, I just the stress of it. So anyway, he come down a couple of months ago, and he always comes in under the guise of, I'm just going to do a couple of the weeds and do a bit of the garden, and that's fine. All of a sudden, I look out and I find him up a tree on a rusty ladder with a saw that's
the
not
neighbour's
meant to cut. Like, literally, like, right. And I'm
no
like, oh
clothes
my
on.
God. So he cut all this garden waste down a couple of months ago, and then he stacked it in the back corner of the garden. He was like, oh, let it die down, it'll be fine. He's basically turned it into like a multi-apartment complex for wasps and insects to live in because it's like I just load a pile of trees that are covered with leaves. I was like, great. I don't know how this improves my life, but okay. He was like, look, I got you an extra hour of sunlight because I cut that tree down. I was like, class.
I still don't go up to 2 p.m. So
yeah, I'm like, that's 1 hour of sunlight. So then on Sunday I was up for dinner and he goes, I might come down and have a look at them gardens again. And I was like, straight away I could hear like the Imperial Death March playing in my head. The saxophones started getting louder. I was like, oh no. He was like, oh no, I'm just going to do the weeds. There'll be no trees. There'll be no cutting. He lied. So he comes down. I was like, oh, right, go on. Like, tomorrow, go on. I was like, get it out of the way. Then he turns down to my mom like an hour or two later and he was like, my mom told me this. He was like, oh yeah, no, Ciarán asked me to come down and give me a hand with the gardens. I was like, did I fuck?
the gardens. Gardini, plural.
Right? I was like, did I fuck? I was like, I was beaten into submission, right? He also listened to this, he's going to kill me. But so he comes down and promises me it's weeds only. And all of a sudden trees start disappearing and falling in the garden.
How many trees? I've been in your garden. I've never noticed.
Exactly.
Is it like there's one against the wall?
There's like a cluster of like 5 or 6 of them in the corner, and they're so exactly they're not in the way.
They're in the corner, out of the way. You barely notice them.
But my dad, they keep him awake at night, and he's like, I'm going to kill all those trees. I think he was a tree in a past life and had beef with these trees, so he comes down.
He's like Quailcha cutting down everything.
100%. So I'm upstairs on a client call, right? And all of a sudden I hear like wailing and moaning. It's like, what the fuck is he out there doing now? So I come downstairs and he's running around the sitting room because he basically, the big pile of branches over in the corner, he decided that to flatten them down a bit more, he was going to jump up and down on them. And disturbed what he didn't say, I said to him, look, there's loads of flies and wasps and shit in there, just be careful. He jumped up and down on what was an active wasp's nest in a pair of shorts, right?
You're saying wasp.
Right?
You right now.
What would you say?
A wasp.
A wasp.
Wasp, okay.
You're elongating.
Wasps.
Yeah, you're doing have an accent.
I'm so confused right now. That's how I say it all the time.
Wasp.
Stop silencing queer voices. I'm in the middle of my story.
Anyway.
So
Which you've already told, by the way.
I'm not.
Oh, anyway.
Go fuck yourself.
Well, actually, funny story. You did tell this story in like 4 group chats that I made. You just copy and pasted it into 4.
I can't help it that you follow me everywhere.
Go on, Lanner.
I haven't heard it.
Yeah.
You're in one of the group chats he sent it to, so you fucking. That means
Then
you
he
chose
definitely
not to
hasn't
read
heard
it.
He definitely hasn't heard it. So I come down and he's like trying to chase these wasps off him. There's stings up all over his legs. He was asking me for like bug spray. I didn't have anything. I had to like make him an ice pack, sit and do it. And then I literally said to him like, Dad, please just leave the wasps alone. Like just go, don't go near that pile again. No, I'm nearly done now. I'm going to
do it in Chris Colfer's voice. Chris, leave Brittany alone. Leave the wasps alone.
Leave the wasps alone. So then he goes like, I'm nearly done. I'm sweeping out the garden. That's grand. So I go upstairs for like an hour and a half and I'm thinking, I have to ring the client back to be like, sorry, I'm going to level with you. My dad is currently jumping in a wasp's nest in my back garden at the moment.
Brilliant,
They thought it was hilarious. So then he, like an hour and a half has passed. And I'm like, geez, he's a long time finishing up. I come down the stairs and I find him with another full tree that he had felled in the meantime, right? And was trying to... Felled is how you cut down a tree.
You fell a tree, yeah.
So he had a full tree, right?
How'd you get up there,
that he
Andy?
had cut down with his tiny little saw, and he's like spraying it and cutting it down, spraying it, cutting it down. And I literally was like, and he was getting closer and closer to his hand. And when my dad goes to do anything, he's like very like full intensity. I was like, Dad, my nerves are fucking gone. Get out of the way. And I literally just jumped up onto the branch, caught it, and snapped it in one go because I was like, get out of here, hardcore.
And leveled all of
leveled the whole thing. There's now no trees inside the M50, right? They're gone, right? But I was like, stop this. I had to go Spider-Man on him to fucking sort this. So then we got it done, and then he was like, I'm going to cut this into 2 halves, and I'm going to make like a strut thing for you, like to hold this.
He's not retired.
And I was like,
why is he like
he's
so?
a lecturer. He's off on holidays at the moment. Yes. But I was like, my nerves were by the time he left, my nerves were gone.
Shot.
Also, because he had like displaced, I think there's 2 wasps' nests in it. Now my garden is just
full of wasps.
There's literally 600 wasps in my back garden.
A's.
I went out and sneak attacked them last night. I bought 4 bottles of bleach and Lidl and was just like,
oh my god, that's so cruel. Why, don't kill the bees.
Get them out. I've always said it.
Dublin 8 is full of wasps.
Dublin 8 is full. Do you hear? Ireland is full of wasps. Get them out.
Okay, no, that was a really good story. And it gets better with age. Like, the more I hear it, the more I'm like, oh.
But you cleared the garden because you're having a gaffer.
The garden's lovely and we're having a lovely gaffer, and I'm going to have to...
do you think it's going to top my birthday?
Oh God,
my birthday was very fun. No?
Well, it was very fun.
Yeah, I only know one thing that's topped you.
Oh, Jesus.
She'd go shake so Mata, no you're not. The last people left at 5.
Oh, he's raging.
I'm not, do I look raging? My hat is pink, that makes my face look less pink.
Yeah.
bhí tusa ann go dtí a cuaig ar maidin because you have nothing to be at on a Sunday.
You miss out the like leisure car.
It was so fun.
Yeah, we were, like, because I feel like we were just sitting chatting in the garden for ages, and then all of a sudden I looked at my watch and it was
Yeah.
5 a.m.
Yeah, but we like Culligan like meshka, like we got in a cana as the show see, like we were all singing. It was it was just a real girls night. We were like, woo!
Full of men.
And
Yeah,
shout
the Anna
out
Cracker
your
win.
friends. Sorry.
My friends are class.
They're very good crack.
Adele is my Shayla.
Adele and Tim.
Yeah, down Tim.
It
Absolutely.
was
H-Story, friends of the pod.
Yeah, we
Friends of
love-
the bonus pod.
It was like
What?
being beside two comedians. I was like, they were just back and forth to one another. I know they're together, but they just knew their.
Me and Adele had such a good bitch about you. It was class. Because like I was tearing the back off you, and she was giving like historical beef, and it was just like
yeah.
because I was able to bring like the relevant, like the like current beef, and she was giving me pat. We got into it for ages.
what?
It was
One
class.
story.
Just about you being a fucking melt. Like I was like, oh, I was like, he doesn't need this. She was like, oh, he's always done that. I'm like, oh, it's such a melt. It was like it just was really
But, like,
cathartic. I feel.
I also like
class.
it was a
Love her.
very good group of friends, and so many of my friends couldn't be there because so many friends aren't in Ireland anymore. And like even though
That's the only way to get away from him is that you were
no
They're an ackle.
I was talking to one of the lads.
We might have to believe that as well.
No, fuck it. I was talking to one of the lads on the Fuer in Pella. I think on Monday when we were walking out of Phoenix Park.
Yeah.
And I was like, he was like, oh, did you enjoy your birthday? I was like, I often feel a lot of sadness around my birthday.
Yeah, I remember you saying that before.
Even though I'm a Leo and I love my birthday season, like
Yeah.
I love the month around it.
Yeah.
But actually on the day I get really sad. And I think it goes back to the default of like comparing myself to where I think I should be based on societal milestones that aren't even real.
Yeah.
So now you're going to have to humor me for this. You can tear into me afterwards. But I listed out Marashki Mora. So my big achievements in the year. Because looking back, I was like, God, it was a bit of a shit year. But then I actually thought back, okay, circumcision.
Yeah.
Woo!
ADHD diagnosis.
Yeah.
Bottomed for the first time.
Yeah.
Started Gay Lynn. Got signed to Head Stuff. Got a class job I love. Married two of my best friends to each other.
Yeah.
Got my hair sorted. Performed in drag to CMAT
Yeah.
for a charity gig on the stage of the George and looked class. Appeared as a judge on a sustainable fashion TV show. Was on Dahi O'Shea's chat show. Loads of holidays, loads of trips away. Made loads of new friends. Gotten close to the ones they already have. Life is actually very fun.
Yeah.
And I think I see a TikTok basically of people forcing themselves to shout out all their achievements.
Yeah.
Agus ag brat new sheer, looking back, you actually do loads of small things that you don't
Huge
actually
year.
realise.
Yeah.
So Tom Fear of
And on that, I have a list of all the things that you didn't do well this year.
When you said I
Teach you
married,
Irish.
when you said I married my two best friends, I went.
We were like,
I was
wait.
like, me and
I was
Ciarán.
like, what? Like,
I
what
married-
way is that cloud appointed?
You know
I
what I mean?
ordained, no, what is the word?
Officiated.
I officiated my best friend's wedding.
Yeah, very
It's an
cute.
idol.
And you looked very well. No, I actually think that's a really
And
nice...
I put on loads of weight.
Well, and you shaved your bush.
You shaved your bush.
I need to do mine tomorrow. I actually saw someone call it on Instagram the other day. They're like, no, it was on Twitter. It was like, come with me to shave my 6-month depression bush.
No, do you know what we get when we're doing like musicals and shows and stuff? Tech Week bush. You don't get around to it. The girls are all like, oh, jeez.
Tech week?
So you do tech-
How fast does your bush grow?
Well, not me, but like a girl would shave like most every second day or something. They might knock
Are you speaking from experience here? Or?
Oh yeah, me and my clit. But they,
It's August, May.
No, stop. The feminists are going to come for skin now. Absolutely not. We
not
are feminists. Shave your bush or don't shave your bush.
gay men and misogyny.
Go for
it's
it.
in the news.
Yeah.
Look
Oh,
it
oh.
up.
Don't know. Leanne Wolf was going to kick the head off us.
I'm delighted that she's calling all them gobshites. You can't be gay and sexist. Ta brown norm. But anyway,
You can't be gay and sexist. You can or you can?
as in you can, but you shouldn't be.
No, yeah, you
can,
shouldn't be.
but you
Obviously.
shouldn't be.
As in, like, you anyone can be anything, but you shouldn't be.
Well, you can be anything. If you want to be sexist, you can do it.
Will you come over later and shave my bush?
Oh, God, I don't know if
I
I have
actually
the
need to get
strength.
someone to shave my back
I need
before
someone
sauna or air on Lewin. We're all going as a team.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
But
we are.
by the
That's
time
gonna
this
be
comes
fun.
out, that'll be 2 days ago. So
I need to get my back done as well.
Kai May, Sinead.
Now that you're all fully updated on our back hair and other body hair situation, I got a couple of nice messages from listeners this week.
go
Do you
on.
want to hear them?
Speaking of back hair,
So speaking of back hair, speaking of annoying things that won't go away from me, our listeners got in touch. So Adam Barrett said he plays for an Erica.
yeah.
We're heading down to see them soon. Yup. I nearly crashed the car earlier listening to the pod when you compared Cian's trolley wheels to Demi Lovato's knees. Who said?
I get where my...
Sorry, a gay behind the wheel of a car, that's, of course he was going to crash.
Yeah, honestly.
And then anyway, Lannert.
Which would never happen to me because I'd be too busy giving Cian navigations, famously. Graham Garrity said, the pod continues to have me in kinks laughing every week. While I love the renting one of the horror stories, I think Clonmel Chardonnay stole the show for this week's
Brilliant.
Yup, Bulmers.
And then Kevin said, I love listening while I'm at work. Use our gas. Thanks very much.
Is that all, Kevin?
Is that all? Yeah. My friend Lauren, also a friend of the pod, said they're Irish, but they're not Carl's gift shop Irish. Remember you said that about Bird? She was like, done.
Yeah.
And actually, I forwarded it on to the 2E, Gemma, who's a good friend of mine from college. She sent a voice down. She suggested asking our listeners for topic ideas.
Oh yeah, we got our first performance review.
Yeah, actually. Oh my God, don't tell Hillary.
That was what it was.
Yeah.
Actually, it brought me cheer because she was like giving feedback, positives, negatives, and she was like, and because I always think when influencers post like, what kind of content do you want from me? I'm like, oh, the barrel's dry and they're looking for help.
That's it.
That's why I've never asked, but I'm like, oh my God, it makes sense to get our listeners involved. So
by all means, send feedback. Tell us what you love. Tell us what you want to hear more of.
And it really does mean a lot because for a lot of weeks at a time, no one gets in touch.
Yeah.
And it feels like no one's listening. Obviously, people are. So when you get these, it's like, oh my God, people actually are enjoying this. So má tá tú géisteach nish and you have an idea for an episode, send us a DM or a message or whatever on the theme or topic you want us to cover.
Or a refushed.
Yeah.
Yeah, please send an email there.
Nobody
please.
sends emails anymore.
You send a.
Well, I don't read them.
Paul's not logged in.
Yeah, I'm like, he's like, we have an email, don't we? Yeah, we definitely have an email.
Yahoo.com.
Or just write it on a brick and throw it at Cian, as I always say. Whatever the suggestion is, we'll take it.
Gaylin is brought to you by Man to Man.
Breaking news at the Gaylin News Desk. It is hot, sexy and cool to get regular STI checks.
Clock it. Plus, it has literally never been easier to get tested. The HSE free home test kit arrives in discreet packaging to ensure privacy.
Ní gáda a bheith bortha faoi de chumrádaí tí, de histí, nó aine eile é a eáil sa fust.
Sé éisce péisce ceanna urdu lína agus tagan gach fearras tastála le trorca hiléire agus fís on YouTube le tror céim chéim.
Then put the samples in the prepaid envelope in the post and you should get your results within 72 hours. Handy or what, lads?
Agus dar nóig más mín lad is féidir tastal a dhéanamh sa clinic nó tastal tapa a dhéanamh ach irid.
Remember everybody, it's important to know your status. Regular testing helps you look after your health and your partner's too.
If you can find one.
Tá is a gcuib nach féidir.
Find out more information on free STI testing, how to protect yourself and how to look after your sexual health at mantaman.ie. Now is féidir iad aimsú TikTok no Instagram at mantaman Ireland.
Agus bí a géisteach le Gaylin tus go mbeidh muid ag roinnt ar ledna gnéas galore gach ile seachtain.
Mwah!
Ceart galore, she amna seachtaine, ábhar na seachtaine a phlé, and today we are preparing for everyone's favourite time of the year. I was gonna say picnic electronic, but that's like saying shocked Suez.
Or like no Coke FM.
No Coke FM.
Yeah,
We are talking about electric picnic. And I thought for the worst, we could introduce a new segment, I guess. Darbanum, ní fucking capum. I don't fucking think so. And you're both I'm gonna gift you both 30 seconds to just rant about something that you hate about festivals. Ideally, specifically, EP, ach, go generalta about festivals.
It's going to be really tough because I hate ranting, but I will do my level best.
So it could be something EP do that they need to get their shit on, like the price of food or the shower situations or the sponsors. Something festival goers need to get a grip.
And the sponsors, he said.
Something festival goers need to get a grip with, i.e. expecting luxury toilets when they're in a fucking field in Portlaoise. Or something.
Or expecting luxury toilets in Portlaoise, full stop.
I travel with lad.
Arenos, chuck a second, give me a rant on something you hate about festivals.
Okay.
Ciarán.
All right.
Do you want a timer?
Yes. Put me on the clock.
Don't put it out loud though.
Hillary, can we get the countdown timer at the end of it?
I don't trust either.
Boom. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, this one goes out to all my fucking disco fanny, bald sweat, absolutely manky, disgusting, freaky pigs that go to festivals and decide that they're not going to shower for 3 or 4 days. That is absolutely disgusting. Who urged you? I've asked this once and I'll fucking say it again. There are showers down there. Yes, there is a queue, but you're down there for 4 days. What's 1 hour out of your day to wash the sweat off your balls or from under your boobs, clean your armpits, have a shower, knee fucking capping, babe.
Oh my God, with 1 second to spare. That is a gay little church Bible. I'm going to say agree.
Ain team, yeah. Like,
and I don't care. I like one of our friends, Via Marega ATN, and Nero Shea Geary Kitahoga. He didn't want to go into the showers. The line was too long, blah, blah, blah. He washed himself with baby wipes. Aaron Law Dernock, I didn't have time to shower.
Yeah.
Because I missed it. And then the second last day. And I used his baby wipes for shower, and I was like, God, this is not the same. I still feel gross.
Also, sorry, Dollar and Scale, they are not sustainable. Like,
well, you can actually get. I've got sustainable ones at home.
But they have to be disposed of in the correct bin, and they don't have those at festivals. If you're fucking a baby wipe into a black bin, it's not sustainable. It has to go into like a food waste bin.
Do you care?
I'm all about sustainability. I just made my first purchase on Vinted this week, so watch out, girls. Right?
Sorry, I've made €140 this week on Vinted. What are you selling? Fucking leave me alone.
I was going to say, who's buying it?
It was
Moto.
Truck a second. They actually, the EP have bought loads of Ciarán's old clothes to set up tents.
To make a tent out of it. I love when my old jokes are repurposed back at me.
Sustainability.
Yeah, very
you
good.
know us.
We're
a sustainability podcast. Okay, Cathal, you
Okay,
fucking cap them. Truck a second on festivals.
3, 2, 1. Okay, this is a local one. This goes out to the people who buy electric picnic tickets when they go on sale every year. What are they? Like €300. They used to be €250. That's another kind of topic of conversation. But the people who buy them up to sell them on the week of electric picnic for €450, you're earning money off tickets that people want to just go to a festival. What is it? It's Egmongerocht tickets, touting tickets. We don't like a tout. We don't want a tout. Me fucking cap them.
Touts out.
Right, I had 3 to
Touts out for Harambe.
You have a massive trail of drill down your face the whole time you were doing
Oh my
it.
God,
And
I just seen it.
You
Oh my
spat
God.
it just as it started, and I was like, I didn't want to like interrupt you in flow state.
In flow state.
It's fine.
You're given like an angry TD or something.
Oh yeah,
Like one of the Healy Rays when they say that you can't drunk drive or something.
I
Whatever that belligerent
That's
fuck
true,
is
yeah.
saying at the moment.
Someone new on our team at Keen's birthday. I was drinking and I was drunk and I was saying something. Did a little spit take,
Spit, yeah.
and someone was like, "Say it, don't spray it." And I was like,
Oh.
sorry, newbie, back the
I
fuck
want
up."
the nails, not the weather.
Yeah, that's the one. I was just like,
No news day.
sorry.
Oh my God. Okay, well, agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone who's, I think they're actually Genevieve to stop that. I think they're making some efforts to
Yeah.
stop reselling. Because I know for Altogether now, I tried before I got a free ticket from Vision Ireland, #gift shout out. I was trying to find one to buy, and some girl was like, "I'll sell it to you," but they won't allow resale. Like they won't allow you to swap it until the day before the festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the swapping thing opens for Electric Picnic like 2 weeks in front of it. So like,
I mean, it's obviously overpriced to begin with. Then Ticketmaster is like organised crime.
Worser and worser.
Like they are literally the mafia, and they're like facilitating this secondhand market and causing all that problem as well.
yeah, now understandably, like some people will go onto Ticketmaster and you can't resell your ticket. Can you resell it for over the price? I don't think you can
so
on
that anymore.
Ticketmaster. You
But
can
they take a wedge out of it. And
yeah,
stuff
but
as
you
well.
can only sell for what you've bought it for on Ticketmaster. But it's the people specifically in Laois.
Specifically.
Sorry. But it's the people specifically in Laois that'll have it on their Instagram story, like €450 for EP ticket. And people are buying them.
Get
like-
fucked.
Get the boat.
I hope if you are selling an EP ticket for 400, this is my camera, for €450, I hope that when you sell that and whatever you decide to do that weekend instead gets cancelled, the weather is terrible, and you have the most
And somehow
violent
you get my
shits
piss on.
you've ever had that weekend, and your girlfriend or your boyfriend break up with you and they've cheated on you. That's what I hope for you in your life. Selling an EP, any concert ticket.
Yeah, that's
for
not a
single
side hustle.
euro.
People see that as a
No.
side hustle, like marking it up and making profit.
Oh yeah, they buy like 4 of them.
No,
Bags.
that's
Do you know who do that?
scam artists. I know a few people. Yeah.
Anyway, my turn. Knee fucking cap 'em. Okay, give
Right.
me 30 seconds. I'm going to really try. I've written
On
it
the
down.
clock, dealer.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
When the lineup comes out and people straight away in the comment section, who the fuck is that? Oh, a whole load of nothing. These are all nobodies. Like Susan_Glynn 1984. Who the fuck are you? The lineup is class. Every year they could dig up Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and fucking Amy Winehouse to come out on main stage. People would still be like, oh, it's nothing. Some sexist Midlands ma'am moaning that Amy Winehouse has no talent.
Yeah. She's like, why aren't Westlife playing main stage on the Friday?
I don't know what you need more, Susan. A therapist or a fucking orgasm. Knee fucking cap him. Sorry, I actually would have finished right, but Ciarán could have crossed me.
I forgot.
I forgot
we were doing
it.
this. I actually fully forgot. I fully forgot we were doing this. Yeah.
But yeah, people that win, I'm like, sorry, these are globally renowned singers and loads of Irish talent are being platformed. Fuck off.
I think there's a big thing. I noticed it happening with Longitude a couple of years ago. Remember Longitude went from being like my generation when we were like 19, 20, it was like dance music and kind of house music. And then the generation immediately after me, it was very like hip hop.
It was like Doja Cat all now.
Yeah, and now it's gone to techno is kind of what they really like the young people are kind of listening to now. But the festivals have always and will always gauge like their genres will focus around the prevailing genre of the time.
Yeah.
The prevailing genre of the time 10 years ago was hip hop. 10 years before that was probably house music. Now, and maybe 10 years before that was pop. But now it's like kind of techno and that kind of thing. So you're seeing these big DJs that like 19 and 20 year olds are like, that's their Beyonce. Like that's who they love and that's their person. So like I think that's why you see, you know, music festivals lineup changes and people are like wondering, particularly people that go to festivals like EP, they assume that the lineup, like the headliners, is going to be like fucking Oasis or like a band like every year. And actually that's not what young people are listening to now. Like that's what your parents are listening to, but like my mom isn't going to EP. I'm going to EP and I want to see Zara Larsson.
Zara Larsson could not be better. And CMAT and Fontaines, both in a huge prime of their career.
Yeah.
So great to spotlight Irish talent.
And Amble, so I can go for a cigarette break.
But CMAT's at a point in her career where she's just finished like the whole Euro Country thing. She's taking a year off next year. It's gonna,
this weekend.
It's going to be her finishing.
Yeah, and it finishes on, this is the year anniversary of her releasing that album at this weekend.
Yeah.
So what a full circle moment for her.
There's
Let
also
her
a
have
huge
her
amount
fucking flowers.
of misogyny in that as well, because there's this idea that like, for example, I remember when Beyonce was headlining Oxygen a billion years ago, and I remember at the time people were like, oh my God, why is it not fucking Snow Patrol or Arctic Monkeys or something like that?
Yeah.
And there's this idea that unless it's four white men playing a guitar, it's not a festival act. And like Beyonce ate the house down and would eat the house down again. Zara's going to eat the house down on fucking Saturday. Like, unless it's
Gorillaz also, they're kind
I
of
like the Gorillaz.
I
I like some of the Gorillaz songs.
what the fuck do you know about cameras? Well, like that idea.
They're bringing out Harambe at the halftime part.
I hope they do.
He's gonna sing a cover of Oasis.
Tony 2012.
It's like when the role model brings out his Sally.
He's playing actually, isn't he?
Yeah.
Who?
Role model. Sorry,
Sally.
the lineup
really?
outside of the actual headliners, like Jade from Little Mix is playing. She's quite low down on it.
Sorry, why is Jade in like Jade was nearly beside us on the line? I was like, what's going on here? Like I was like, are we back
Sorry,
to back?
Jade appeared on I'm Grandmam, so it could happen. Like there's weirder things have happened.
Okay, look, we were keeping this a secret.
Jade,
but
come on in.
We're doing a boiler room set with Jade at EP.
Ceart galore na ruddy is ashti, the weirdest of Electric Picnic. So I Kermit Kesh our Nate story. I asked our listeners for basically the weirdest or wildest stories they have from EP. And Mar Iskana, as usual, they didn't disappoint. So we got through them. I've got a voice note to start. A guch chach taracht.
So I was at EP about 3 years ago, and I had gone with my two best friends. We're like a trio. And when we were there one night, my best friend, one of them, I said best friend A was sleeping in the tent with his girlfriend and his cousin, right? Best friend B goes to me, wouldn't it be a great idea to piss on his tent? I said no, but he went ahead and started pissing on best friend A's tent. Best friend A wakes up because all of a sudden, it was such a cheap and shitty tent, all the droplets of piss started literally dropping on his face from inside the tent. He gets up, starts screaming, comes outside, and he basically just fucking starts telling him, you're fucking, like, just cursing at him. I'm just trying to hold him back. I'm like, no, like, don't worry. He's like, ready to deck him. And he's like, you know, we're not friends anymore. The entire campsite's looked around. It's literally gone dead silent. Like, somebody turned off the music because they were like, what the fuck is going on? And then basically, it was bad. We did not speak for the rest of the trip. Luckily, things are better now, but the entirety, and I think it was Jimi Hendrix, the entirety of the campsite was like dead silent. So yeah, definitely a rough finish to the EP weekend that year.
Sorry, I love how Sam was like, somebody turned off the music and all.
Sorry, also the thing that stands out the most, friend A was in the tent with his girlfriend and his cousin. I was like, I didn't know you knew Sam that long, Cathal. No, I was like, what a weird, like, his cousin.
His cousin, yeah, maybe they're very close.
They must be from EP, or from Portlaoise.
Can you imagine lying asleep in your tent and all of a sudden you awake to filtered piss coming through the wall of your tent?
Grim.
Gal.
It's grim, grim.
Luffa.
Jimi Hendrix is bad on a good day.
Yeah.
And it stinks. That is a pissy campsite. Like,
Yeah, I love though when there's a big wave of everyone go, oh, and
Yeah.
it moves
Oh, yeah,
from one
yeah,
side
yeah,
to the other. That's good crack.
Well, like, what I just...
no, I think piss rules go out the window at festivals. Like, he pissed on his friend. I pissed on you, King Conroy, and Luke
Yeah.
at festivals before.
Yeah.
Obviously not on purpose. On purpose.
But like,
Tarly and Shay.
Yeah, like, but like, like pissing on the wall of someone's tent, or even just in general, like some of the things that people think are funny, like, oh, let's take a shit and leave it in their sleeping bag, or take a
Yeah, no, Neil Shin
what the
Gramber.
actual fuck
That isn't funny.
is wrong with you?
I did a hock 2 years ago when we were sitting having drinks, and Aoife, my friend of the pod, hello Aoife, is afraid of phlegm. She'd probably actually get a bit sick hearing this back. But I like hocked onto a tent and she just puked. It was 12 p.m. on the Friday.
Well, word to anyone that's gone to EP, if you see my tent and you decide to piss on it, just know that if you do, I'll beat you to death with a camping chair. And the only reason why I'm using a camping chair is because I can't bring a glass bottle in, because otherwise I'd glass you.
Jesus.
Fuck it.
That's a good one from Sam though. I thought
He said very sultry, did he?
Yeah, he did. He's trying to.
He was putting on his boy voice. Go on, Sam.
I was like, my first response, why deepen your voice?
Oh my God, Sam.
Ciarán will gut chalk that.
I do, baby. This is from Anna Delaney, Cathal.
Os Portlaoise. Well, Os Camras, but
Another
same
Midlands
thing.
body. Right, okay, here we go.
So I know Cathal personally. That's how I follow you. That's how I listen to the podcast. He definitely has asked a question like this before, pre-podcast, I want to say. So I've definitely told him this story. But my EP story is 2022, post-COVID, on the Friday of that EP. It was sunny. It was a gorgeous day. The vibes were immaculate. I was looking forward to the weekend. In the evening time, early evening, I popped to the bathrooms. In one of the Portaloos, I slipped, hit my head, went unconscious for hours. I was out cold and I was locked in. So I suppose no one could see me knocked out or anything like that. I woke up at around 11ish or thereabouts, I want to say, to the cold. That's what woke me up, the freezing cold. I looked at my phone, about 40, 50 missed calls and texts from all my friends looking for me. Miss Megan Thee Stallion, Miss Fontaines, and yeah, I remained stone cold sober for that entire weekend. I never went back after that. It was a washout that weekend as well for the Saturday and Sunday, and it was miserable. Like I had been going to EP since I was 16 and I never went back after 2022 because that has just scarred me for life. There's my EP story.
Oh, Germot, Anna.
As if the Portaloos aren't traumatic enough.
Like, imagine going for basically a nap in a Portaloo on the floor, presumably.
Sorry, it's queefing lum.
But it was on the first day, at least, so they were clean.
Yeah.
Cleaner.
Well, the cleaner.
Well,
I
no.
remember that really well now. It's all kind of coming back. Oh
What I should have asked her was, did she slip on the way in? Did she slip standing up on the way out? Like, what I want to know is, did she
have time to
was
flush
she
the
unconscious
toilet?
sitting on the toilet bowl, or was she like crumpled on the floor? Of the Portaloo?
I vision it crumbled on the floor.
That-
Head on the toilet
Yeah,
seat.
using the toilet seat as a pillow. And in that head, I'm literally like, that is
Her hair
so
actually dangling into
gross. I would have had to go for like a chemical like bath after that. Like the waking up in the Portaloo and being like, how the fuck did I get here? It's so like I listened to that
Portaloos are
last
minging.
night and I was horrified. Like, I couldn't believe the poor girl. Like, that's grim, isn't it?
Luffa.
Well, Megan Thee Stallion is like, batty, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Anna's like, she's fucking licking the toilet bowl. Like.
Oh god! Imagine like just. Yeah, that's iconic. I actually almost
creator in the
forgot.
shack tonight, I think.
Yeah, Anna is
Yeah, sure. But you just reminded me, I actually almost forgot about these. I got 2 Portaloo stories here. So this was back before EP changed their toilets. They used to have long drop toilets. So it was like a proper drop down into where the shit all goes.
Okay.
Her friend dropped her phone down and she had to reach in and grab it. And her whole, like, up to the elbow was stained.
Meanwhile, mate, nope.
But like kike to, you have
Yeah.
to. Like if my phone dropped, you'd very reluctantly do it. And similarly, she's like, I'm actually unsure if this is true, but someone told me the reason they changed the long drop toilets was because there was a fella who was caught climbing into one of them. This definitely isn't true, but I thought I read it anyway. And pinching people's arses as they were taking shits. But like he was obviously covered in shit, so that's kind of gross. I'm not sure if that's a myth or true, but yeah, as time passes, I hope it's less. I hope it's true. Not true.
Okay, snap judgment on that. Do we think that people like is that real or no?
I'm going to say no.
Fear no breakup.
It would be breakup, but it'd be like Níos Cranberry in my head if he wasn't covered in shit. Like if he was just
the idea of pinching someone's bum is actually funny.
Is kind of funny
in it, but then you're like he's crawling around.
But it's also kind of an upskirting kind of thing. It's
that's so like
Raven
wild that I am gonna 100% believe that it's true.
No, I don't think that's true.
I genuinely do. I'm like I could see that happening. Because like that's definitely like some legend who's had 8 cans of Bulmers and has a hilarious idea.
Straight man Chardonnay for Graham.
Nasty.
Tá gut chocht Ella on.
Jeez, I better shave my arse if people are going to go and pinching it in TV.
No, they got rid of the long ones, so it's only going to be.
Yeah, it's just the
only Mitch might pinch your ass. Yeah. I met him today for coffee. Actually, I must fill you in after. Okay, gut chocht Ella.
Hello, Taylor Byrne here, long time listener, first time caller. Apologies for the background ambience. I'm at a festival in France, and speaking of festivals, I'd like to tell you the story of my first ever slot at an Irish festival. It was 2024 and we headed down. We were quite excited, but we were also very nervous, as you would be. We were playing on a smaller stage, and much to our delight, there was about 300-400 people there, which was great. And everybody was really into the set, really into our music, so we were enjoying ourselves. We got to the last song. I was feeling a little bit emotional, a little bit candid, so I kind of told the people what the last song was about. It's quite a personal song, and I could see the look of absolute horror and disgust on people's faces. Some people's eyes were watering, some people were bringing their elbows up to their noses, some people were pulling their hoods up over their heads, and a lot of people were leaving the stage, which was really frightening, and I didn't understand why until the smell of shit descended on the stage like a plague. And I looked to my left and I saw one of those shit trucks that goes around and collects all the shit from the Portaloos had decided to offload that shit beside our stage, and it was the worst smell I've ever smelled, and it will be the worst smell I ever will smell. It was all consuming, and I couldn't even sing the last song because every time I opened my mouth it was like the smell of shit went down my throat. It was absolutely horrific. But some people stayed, and after the last song I said to them, hey guys, thanks so much for staying. Hey, look, shit happens, and we got a good giggle out of that. So that's my festival story as a performer. I'll see you guys at EP. Thank you so much for having me on the podcast. This is a real privilege. And yeah, bisous from France. Yep.
Hey, Taylor.
Bisous.
Sorry, bisous. Taylor does not know my history with French men because
Honey.
Bisous.
Sorry, him recording
Well, he
that.
does. He's a long-time listener.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, him recording that backstage at a festival is camp.
Sorry, yeah. When I texted him for it, and when he texted to me, he was like, sorry, because he sent me loads of voice notes and deleted them all, and I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, I'm at a festival and you can't hear what I'm saying because of the background. I'm like, that is so on brand.
Where is he from?
I think Lucan, maybe.
Really?
Blocklear, but yeah, because he was like, they stayed, and
Stead.
I was like, that
When he
is so.
said Stead, I went.
Yeah. That's so funny. Sorry, he's a great storyteller. I was engaged. That was good. Yeah,
Get him
10-10
on the pod.
Taylor. Yeah.
Sorry, actually, by the way, he's like CIDP. I was talking to him the other day. He's playing at EP, so we must go watch him.
Yes.
Do you remember that TikTok that was going around that he was in? A singer called
KK Lewis.
a singer called, oh, that's very funny. A singer called KK Lewis posted a TikTok, and she was like, I asked my crush to come sing on stage, and it looked like I knew straight away watching it was fake, but they basically staged her being like, oh my God, you're singing to my songs, do you want to come up and sing with me? And it was Taylor.
Oh, cool.
God.
And the TikTok went viral. Anyway, KK is singing, I think it's called Sunflower Sessions at EP, and Taylor is singing like for 2 or 3 songs at the end, so we must go see him.
Yes, we will.
Absolutely.
Taylor Byrne music is his thing, isn't it?
Taylor Byrne
Instagram.
music, shout out.
Go look him
Also,
up.
I was like, please say shit happens as the story was going along.
Yeah.
Also, on Cathal, when he was like, the smell of shit went down my throat. I'm like, what a weird thing to say. But I know exactly what he means.
Yeah.
Wretched.
That's nasty, isn't it?
We're slowly becoming gay shit.
We are. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of bowel movements being discussed.
Cut
on
out
this
that gay
podcast.
shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ítach, Gurmila, guys. Do you have anything for me, Cathal?
There was an old wives' tale that used to go around that I had kind of that came to memory, but I don't know if it's actually true. It was like about this girl from Carlow who came to EP and she was having sex with some lad in a tent, and all his mates were like rugby players from Carlow, and they all jumped on it and her legs were in the air and apparently they went back the way and she broke her pelvis. And that was just an old wives' tale that I never was sure if it happened or not. And I wanted to see if our listeners...
Honestly, this story started so differently because when I was like, oh, I'm having sex in a tent with someone and all his rugby mates were coming in, I was thinking this is about to be a very fun evening. But then the broken pelvis...
Her legs were in the air and they jumped onto him and he was a big guy anyway.
Sorry, the most famous festival story in Ireland. Do you remember Slaying Girl?
Oh,
Is that that's concert, I suppose, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Festivals.
And I've got some tea on that. I'll tell you on the bonus.
Ooh,
Go on.
actually, we've got a couple of extra voice notes that are
Not safe for
work.
work. If we are saying on this podcast that they are not safe for work,
Yeah.
imagine
believe it's not safe for work.
But you can go and check out Galen XXL, which will be available this Friday. You can sign up on headstuffpodcast.com for just €6 a month plus VAT, and you are going to hear some of the ones I have for this.
I'm like, I can't believe you sent me that as a voice note. I'm like, that is unhinged.
Full government names.
Do you not have a job? Like,
Yeah, they weren't even like, there wasn't like a thing of like, don't like put my name on this or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So there's a couple of ones that definitely worth
Like
it'll be out this Friday.
Ciarán na ruddy is inti. So for anyone against there's basically an aircon system in our studio, and when it goes off at the same time, very rarely it goes off at the same time we're talking, and we have to retake that sentence, and that's whenever we're in sync with each other, it's because we've just said on Rud Céine, I'd say 5 seconds previously. Arenos, the best things about Electric Picnic. So I thought we could do another Gradam Galen Awards for Electric Picnic. So Dama Ruddy Groucha Benown, your ultimate festival lineup, Afioka. If you could pick your ultimate festival lineup, I want a big name, like someone you'd kill to see, a kind of jokey or comedic relief performance, maybe as an opener, and then one wild card. So someone niche to you that you're Goffalo that might not have the universal appeal of, you know, being a headliner, but someone that you like, a guilty pleasure, maybe a pleasure runda.
Okay.
So we all go together. The big name you'd see, Cathal.
Okay, well, Tá are more like Chonic May, like a long cool story at EP, because I've gone every year since I was 15. So I've seen everyone from Seamat, Dua Lipa, Jerry Cinnamon, Noah Khan, Fatboy Slim, Megan Thee Stallion, Kendrick Lamar. I've seen everyone I want to see. Like I've seen Fontaine as well, the whole lot. And I'm like very lucky that we're going to see such a big lineup this year.
Yeah.
And like in my head, I was like, be there like Beyonce, be there like Coulter Riella. But the one act I've always wanted to see live, and it has to be all 5 of them, is the Spice Girls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Like, when they came to Croke Park, Govilis Hookdig, like Vino Hin, it was only 4 of them.
It wasn't there, Posh.
Yeah. She didn't do the
Wait,
tour.
did one of them die? Oh, that was
No, that was Grizzled.
Yeah.
Sarah,
Oh God,
Sarah Harding.
wasn't it? Like it was.
I wasn't there. I wasn't in Croke
around
Park.
Tussown.
No.
Yeah.
Near man. So I was like, I don't know, probably a poor college student, but near man, and it's the one thing, like Spice Girls songs set off a fire in me like nothing else. Like,
Colours of the world.
Spice up your life, every boy and every girl.
I see my
Spice up your life.
People of the
Spice Up Your
world.
Life. NGA was my gay awakening for a lot of things in terms of gay culture, so I didn't really get into them until after, so I wouldn't have gone.
Oh my God, like even like the
now
slow
it's
songs, like To Become One.
No, we made on the girlies, and we had we dressed up. We all wore pink. We all had
Like-
it was.
How does it feel to live my dream?
It was. We remember we went. Luigi Malone's was still open at the time of Temple.
I think you were going to say Luigi Mangio, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah, I bought him for him in the toilets in Croker. No, we went to Luigi's, and they used to do these jugs of like strawberry daiquiris, and we drank like 3 or 4 of them before we went to the concert. We
Mad
were
bastards.
like
Yeah, but
fucked up. Like it was so much fun. Oh, it was
I
amazing.
need them.
That's a very good start.
I
didn't
need
even
to
think
see
about
them
that.
live.
Yeah.
Okay, Ciarán, Kertfutsa.
Mine is probably a little bit obvious, but I
I think I'm gonna have the same
Lady
idea.
Gaga.
Michelle Laps.
However, I have got a backup one in case one
I
of us
said,
having.
okay.
So yeah, so Lady Gaga is obviously, but I want like a full production with dancers. I want a catwalk. I want a full walkout. I want like a full.
I want Lady
thing.
Taylor Swift's Eras tour, but Lady Gaga.
Exactly, Lady Gaga
Yeah.
Eras tour. However, I would also love these. These two are top 2 equals for me. Lady Gaga and Justin Bieber. But I want Justin Bieber not in Coachella, like the Coachella performance recently where it was a bit more loaf, like kind of vibes.
His World Cup performance?
No, that was like Misery
Hot Mess
Hill.
Express?
No, I want him in like peak 2015, like Back in Dancers era. So I want like Sorry, I want that whole Purpose album. I want the whole thing. I actually like a lot of his new songs, but I need them a bit more high energy. I don't want him to come out on a guitar and make me cry. But yeah, he would be unreal.
You want the royal family, do you know the
exactly,
dancers,
Paris and the Gals. I want them to come out with Kyle Tootin and all them and come out and absolutely shake pussy. I want to make my rent money in wellies on that field.
So Dort May, this is so specific to us, I guess. But I was like a DJ set from Maria Lawler.
Yeah.
Ideally, like dressed up in some stupid costume, maybe as Dua Lipa, and doing exclusively music on soundtracks from kids' movies and TV shows. So I'm talking High School Musical, the Kim Possible theme tune, which is a fucking banger. Wizards of Waverly Place theme tune. I'm ashamed to say that I listened to that like
Do you
once
know
a
the
month.
words?
No.
Of course.
You know,
Everything's gonna be a breeze, and I'm no doubt just to bother me. Fix any problem with the slides, please.
Oh
Yes,
my God,
please.
no, Maria Lawler as Kim Possible.
Or I was gonna say Bananas dressed in Bananas and Pajamas, because that is a very good. Imagine if she remixed Bananas in Pajamas with like Midnight Sun.
Yeah, slay. If there's only one woman on earth that can do it.
Maria Lawler. And I'm just like a faggy, slushy, niche throwback set where we're all just shaking our hass.
Yeah, definitely.
shaking.
Well, actually, in the same vein of that, mine was... I kind of started with the idea of it being like a Disney Channel mega mix where you had like Demi Lovato, the Jonas Brothers, the Castle High School Musical, like, you know, everyone all together to give me like, and they all come on and did like a full, like a 2-hour set. However, logistically that mightn't be possible anymore. So what I've gone for instead is just give me Ashley Tisdale.
Oh, no.
Right.
Yeah.
So Ashley Tisdale comes out and just sings all of them. And maybe she brings on Demi Lovato as a special guest or something. And she covers a few of the songs. But like, do you remember Ashley Tisdale's her solo song, He Said, She Said?
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
That,
throwback.
I'm in the shower, boy, walking the spot. He's so fresh. And I'm like, I love her so much. So she's my girl. Her coming out, imagine the show starts, right? There's curtains. You can't hear anything. It goes really dark. She's closing on the Sunday, right? And all of a sudden, you just see two hands. Dun, 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 dun. That's what I want. Or
I want it's like she's raising in a platform like Katniss in the Hunger Games, and it's going up slowly, and she's like, out with the old, in with the new, bye-bye skies of grey. Dressed as Sharpay Evans.
Like
Incredible.
Like a fabulous
Camp.
Yeah, like she could have like a 7-minute mega mix, I feel.
Incredible scenes.
Yeah.
And one more actually wild card, just I know this is off cuff, but in that you've just unlocked something. I would happily sit and watch Adam McKiernan do the Girls Aloud Mega Mix karaoke.
Absolutely.
On
Yeah,
repeat
me
for an
too.
hour.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lanert Cathal, your joke or comedic relief performance.
I don't know if it's comedic or joke because it's not a joke to me. But
No, mine either was mine actually. Yeah,
the cast
of the
2006
2006 feature film Hairspray, 100%.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Sorry, that soundtrack, it like awakens something in me and my friends like nothing else. Like we are just like, I want Elijah Kelly. It's black and it's like, once I was a selfish fool. Doom, doom.
Yeah.
Is Elijah Kelly the woman?
No, seaweed.
I haven't seen
Seaweed,
it.
Jay.
Yeah.
I don't seaweed, but I smell it.
I love, like, it's such a quotable. We were quoting that all together now, actually.
But I don't know anything about it, but I've recently fallen into a rabbit hole of the main woman in it, who was
Nikki
Blonsky,
Yeah.
who was obsessed with Zac
Zac
Efron. I
Efron.
kept implying that they were going to be together.
Yeah.
Girl.
My best friend Zach, or when she's on
Lululemon.
Wendy Williams and
Yeah.
she's like, she said, do you think him and Vanessa are going to last? No, sorry. Sorry. You want the truth? No. I love Zach. I know Zach real well. And she's like hanging off the edge of the chair.
Like Keenan is
Like,
crushes.
the deluded. You are the Nikki Blonsky of this podcast.
Oh my God, I am.
But she is, like, the amount of quotes. The Tracy, my diaper's wearing off.
Tracy, I'll have my iron on.
I forgot about that one.
You would do an incredible Edna.
I would, yeah. I'm the Edna.
Is that true?
If you're Nikki,
John
I'm
Travolta.
the Edna Turnblad
And
of this
I'm
pod.
Zac Efron.
Yeah, yeah, okay. You can be Corny Collins. Yeah. Or maybe Link.
Corny Collins.
Yeah, oh my God, it's so good. No, you're Tracy's friend who just has the lollipop. Amanda Bynes.
Penny, yeah. She's
Yeah,
just
that's
like,
Penny. That's you.
now I've tasted chocolate.
$3 for a pair of penny pants. That's pretty pricey.
Okay.
Are you Tracy's
We're getting
sister?
off topic. Carcalor on Count Dernock. The last one is your wild card. Someone niche that might not have universal appeal, but it's your pleasure ruined it, your secret or guilty pleasure?
I win this one already. I can tell you two are going to love this. Get your passport in your bikini.
Oh, yes. I'm so
Dizzy
down.
Rascal. I want Dizzy Rascal to come out and just, that's the mosh pit that I'll break my nose in.
Holiday, like...
Yeah.
Sorry, is that the guy that just got divorced from Jade?
No, that's Jordan.
That's Rizzle
Stevens.
Kicks.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Rizzle Kicks.
I
They'd
said
be fun.
confidently 3 times today it was Dizzy Rascal. I'm going.
Actually, Rizzle Kicks would be a fun one for like a Saturday afternoon in one of the smaller tents down with
Mama do the
trumpets.
hump, mama
Yeah, that'd be
do the
fun.
hump, hump.
But Dizzy Rascal would be
Holiday.
like people
Dance
would
with
lose
me.
their shit.
Bonkers.
I'd need him in a
Bonkers.
tent at Saturday at about 8 o'clock.
Do you think he'd do your party on the 22nd?
I might give him a ring. Yeah, I think he's an
might.
electrician now.
Yeah, I think he's...
gal.
Yeah, no, he's a spark. Actually, do you know what? I have a few plugs now. I might
We'll
get
get
him
him to wear his Snickers pants and
Yeah,
the girls will be all over him.
100%.
The gay, and by the girls,
I love
gays.
him. The other one that I was going to put down for this, but he actually is playing EP this year, is Tiny Temper.
Oh, yeah, he's playing main stage.
What do they say?
Yeah.
Tiny Temper.
I'll know as soon as you say it.
I'm
but-
not... and we could do this until we pass.
Yeah, or
Oh,
Written
yeah.
in the
Oh, yeah,
Stars.
yeah.
Hits-
Oh.
he like
Written in
he
Stars.
ran music in
Yeah.
2010, 2011. Like,
Sorry.
it was him.
What is it, girls like with Jess Glynn? I'm not an 8 or a 9, I'm a 10.
Yeah.
What's the code to
My
your
Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi again?
again?
What are girls like?
So
I know
good.
what boys like.
He's so many bangers.
Yeah, he's playing main stage. I'd say
Yeah,
Saturday,
I didn't
like 4
realize he was
o'clock.
main stage.
Saturday,
Yeah.
4 o'clock. Ice cold beers.
Jeez, I'll have to wake up
Leinster
early on Saturday.
handcuffs. Send one over.
Leinster handcuffs.
Leinster handcuffs at Tiny
It's full of
Temper.
There's going to be serious entertainment.
It's absolute carnage at Tiny Temper. lads.
H-Bombers dropping them in an EP.
Pass
Let's
it.
go.
Send one over.
Cafe on scenes, boys. Okay, do your wildcard call because I hate where we're going with this.
Mine is
What's this episode called again?
Electric Picnic.
Blue.
One Love.
Sorry.
Sorry, I thought went straight to the Blue Man Group. I was like, oh yeah, that is niche.
One Love and All Rise live. You only have to play 2 songs, lads. And maybe I get to shift Lee Evans.
Yeah, or here's the gay one.
Duncan.
Oh,
Is that-
Duncan
Duncan
James?
James and Lee Evans, yeah.
Yeah, I'd let him smash, I think.
Oh,
The gay one?
probably, they were kind of rumoured to be like,
yeah.
back in the day.
Touching tips.
I'd probably let
Sitting 5
Actually-
feet apart in hot tubs.
Anthony Costa,
No.
time wasn't good to him.
No.
Simon Webb, though,
Smash.
smash.
Yeah.
I'd let 3 of them. Sorry, Shane.
Yeah. You can hold the camera.
Shane.
You can sit in the cook chair. Yeah.
But
I
Blue,
know he was a chef.
like, All Rise. You definitely know all the words to All Rise.
Like, hand me the mic. If a
Won't put
gunman
the
comes
money in
in
the-
and he's like,
Oh.
you know, he pulls a gun to my head and he's like, you have to say, oh, you sing all the words to this or I'm going to shoot you. I'll see you in 2 minutes and 31 seconds.
Okay, I like that. My one is RuPaul.
Oh, yeah.
Because even
yeah.
though it's auto-tuned as fuck and she does the bare minimum on stage, she barely shrugs her shoulders.
Yeah.
Her music is banging. I listen to so much of her music
Yeah.
unironically.
That would have been either
Kitty
the
Girl?
jokey one or the other one. But yeah, sorry, Champion.
You're
Girl.
champion.
Yeah, or what's the other one? She's
Cover
so
Girl?
wild, so
Sissy That Walk?
hecka. She what's that? Or female what's
Main
it called?
event.
What? No, what's
That's
the one?
main
I
event.
think?
Sissy That Walk.
Glamazon, isn't it?
Glamazon.
Glamazon, yeah. Remember the one? It was where because Adore
She's
and
a
thing. Remember they did the. Remember they used to do
On the
music
treadmill.
videos as the
Yeah.
final thing.
Oh,
But
I'm like,
yeah.
we'll bop out to RuPaul and then I'll go fracking with her and we'll make a movie with AI.
Yeah.
Would you like 3 or 4 queens to like be guest appearances?
Yeah, I want a
Yeah.
Reggie Roshi performance from Alaska, Detox,
Oh, yeah.
Roxy, and Katya.
Actually, what Trixie does, they call like the kind of MCing over her DJ set, like we saw at Hoopla.
Yeah.
That would be a great addition
that's
to EP
not
as
a
well.
joke or a niche thing. That is
No,
art.
that's like serious art. Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah. all
she is a
all of these
phenomenal.
are serious for me. You just gave us 3 headings I had to squeeze my
Yeah,
answers
me
into.
too. I was like-
These are all main stage for
Actually,
me.
yeah, true. Especially
These are back. You know that was. Did you ever see the clip of Alan Shearer talking about Palmer, Tony,
Saka.
pressure? What pressure?
pressure?
These are my 3.
Ciarán lore, guys. 5 focal for surviving Electric Picnic. We've done a few survival kits and all, but I just want 5 words to survive the festival that we're all going to.
Morgante. Well, this will come as no surprise. Togue, Kit, you fucking pigs, have a shower. If I see any of you coming towards me and there's flies buzzing around your armpits, we're going to have an issue. Please go. Like, just have a shower.
Please.
You'll be so much nicer. Your hair will be fresh. Remember, the most important part of going to a festival is the photo dump that you have to stress over on the Monday. So please get some nice photos of yourselves with your lovely clean hair and your clean skin. Take a shower.
And speaking of dumps, my 5 focal, don't go crawling in shit.
Yeah. Crawling in shit.
Yeah, that could mean a lot of things. Like the shit group of men in Mother.
Or pinching the asses. Don't
Or
be
crawling in the shit underneath
And
the
if
toilets.
when Taylor's singing, if there's a smell of shit, just pretend you don't smell it. Support your friends, guys.
Yeah, stand there with your like hood, your thing up over. Or you know that when everyone goes to Coachella, they have the masks up over themselves for the dust. You're up there covering the smell of the Midlands off you.
Crawling in the shit.
You won't be saying that when you're coming to
Crawling
my house.
in the
When you're
shit.
texting me, what's the air code?
Yeah.
What's the air code?
Please.
Yeah, it's like-
I might go and say hello to your mum.
Oh,
Crawling
a curry on the Sunday.
Ooh.
My 5 focal is no be at the tout. I've said it before and I said it again, lads. Don't be reselling those tickets
Because
for
you know
money.
what's going to happen. I've paid an Etsy witch.
We no, the Bird Girls have set a hex on our listeners.
Na 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 na.
Na, 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 na.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't be
Yes.
going selling them.
Or your boyfriend and girlfriend are going to cheat on you and you're going to get the shits all weekend. Enjoy the 450, pig.
Right, guys. Sinead.
Right, guys.
Right, guys.
Hi, guys. It's Nicole.
Okay, guys, it's Nicole.
Cargler Thomas Creek na heb weakest le fucking dio what? If that, I swear to God, if this aircon interrupts me, I'm gonna throw a fish. If you're gonna be at EP, you'll see me throwing fits all weekend.
Yeah.
The Vision Ireland actually go pop down to their stand. Go support your friends. Eish Lynn on Ina show. We will be releasing a bonus on Head Stuff Plus.
On your way down to EP, listen.
If you see us at the festival,
Oh my God, yeah.
Kiss us.
and you want to say hello, and you feel like they probably don't want to say hello. Like a few people, I like chatting to them, and I was like,
This
"Oh, what's your
show
name?" They're
is
like,
part of
"You don't
the
want to know my
Head
name."
Stuff
I was like, "Of
podcast
course I want to know your name."
They,
Hub for
I
the
actually,
creative
they probably came to me
and
before
the
you, and I was like, I don't know your
Shows are
name.
produced
Yeah, that's
in
probably what it was.
association
Like,
with
I mean, like,
Podcast
like,
Studios
fag.
Dublin.
We must get some
Find out
man-to-man
more
condoms
or become a member
to give
Yes.
out as condom
Yeah,
Yeah,
fairs.
we're going to be
Come
condom
up to us
fairs
and
this
ask for a
weekend.
condom.
Come up and ask for a condom. It's a good icebreaker. But by all means, please come up, say hello. Let's get a photo and have a little scream. We'd love it.
Johnny's got you covered.
Mwah.
And leave us 5-star review, please.
But,
As
yeah.
we were saying, Niece Janie, it actually is so heartwarming when people actually make the effort to tell us they're listening and tell us what they've enjoyed.
It lets
So-
us know we're not just locked in this room screaming into the microphones on our own in the abyss. We
Yeah,
love it.
Hillary,
We really
Hillary said
appreciate
she's
it.
not going to unlock the door until we hit 150
It rubs the
reviews.
lotion on its skin or it gets the hose.
Hey, Hannibal, get out of here.
Arenos, guys. Shine for the Shockton for this week's episode on Shock and Show EP. We'll see you there. Hopefully, if not, we'll catch you on Head Stuff Podcast or wherever you get your podcasts. Ach, Gadi Shin. Slán.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.